a fun experience going here, especially mga sceneries natin, Coach.
Oh yeah. Sinabi mo pa. Actually, yan yung hindi ko talaga makakalimutan. And I've seen this place for 4 times already. And each time, you know, nakukuha ka pa rin, you're still amazed by the scenery. Especially we stay downstairs, no, doon sa may side ng Ilocos Sur, Bantay, Ilocos Sur. Ganda rin ang scenics dun eh. Let alone yung pag-drive mo papaakyat dito. Oh man!
Saw the corner scoring earlier as JJ Caspin begins the fourth with another free. His fourth three-point conversion. 17 lead changes now after that make. Sa loob, Carl Peñano ties the ball game up at 71 apiece.
Literal na nagpapalitan lang ng basket tong dalawang teams na ito, no?
Yeah. 9 times we're tied, 17 lead changes.
Oh, wow.
Kid Aryar able to score for Imus. Just 1 assist away from a triple-double. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists for Kid Aryar. Casajeros puts up a free, knocks another one.
Boy, and a lot of shooters now from both these teams. We do expect Kent and the rest of the guys to be doing that, pero to see that from RR.
De La Cruz is free for his 23rd point. Marikina with a 3-point lead. Soriano barreling through the lane. Kick out pass, Aryar, automatic.
Ganda na shooting ni Kent Aryar so far. He's 7 of 12 on the field. He's 2 out of 2 so far here in the 4th quarter, and he's been taking them within the range that he's very much comfortable.
Yeah. How about this guy? This is his range. 3-point distance. RR Casajeros.
Well, don't look now. He's got 15 in the game. And so 3 of the starters right now doing real good.
It's been a 3-point parade from both of these teams. Now 6 of 20 Imus after that make by JJ Caspe, who now has 30 points. 1 and done that time by Marikina.
Step close.
Caspe tried to draw the foul on De La Cruz.
Well, you knew that JJ was going to have another heat check at that moment.
Fast break the game brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig, free installation for split type air conditioners. Inside they go. Kid Aryar. 19 points. He now has a double-double. 19, 11, and 10. De La Cruz. That shot clanks off the rim. Tatakbo na naman ang Imus. Jet Ong nakabuelo. Draws contact. Will get to the line for 2 shots.
Tsaka impressive kay Kent is itong 4th quarter, patuloy pa rin yung kanyang mga production. No? Ito, really good pass inside over to JP. You have to understand, closer yan to the rim, mas delikado itong si JP Belenchon.
I have to correct myself. It was Belenchon who made that last field goal of Imus. Of that assist from Kit Aryar. 81-79. Imus with a 2-point lead. 7 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. 5 on the floor for Marikina. Jetro Escoto, De La Cruz, Carl Peñano, Carlo Velasco, and RR Casajeros. Peñano doing his work down low for another basket.
Sipag rin talaga ni Carl Peñano sa loob, no? Kung hindi siya napapasahan, tumatrabaho siya para makakuha ng kanyang shot attempt. JP misses that.
Aryar sa loob. Napalakas lang. Tatakbo na naman ang Marikina and De La Cruz with another basket.
And there's been very little defense, at least in my opinion, here in the 4th quarter. Everybody just nakikipagpalitan lang ng basket. Even that shot right there by JJ Caspin, De La Cruz didn't even have his hand up.
Casajeros Naipasa, pumunta yung Escoto. Tres na naman for Jetro Escoto.
Ang hindi ko maintindihan, pang dosing 3-pointer na yan ng Marikina, pero walang kumo-close out, challenge ng shot para dito sa Imus.
He was pretty much wide open and making them pay with another shot from beyond the arc. And Marikina trying to mount an upset, up by 5, 86-81. Quintaryar, a triple-double performance, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, and for more on Kent, let's go to Sid.
Well, alam nyo ba na last memory ni Kent Ariar dito sa Benguet Abra ay nasugod siya sa ospital para itahi daw yung likod ng ulo niya. Yan yung natalo nila ng Mindoro, his former team, ang Quezon Huskers dito mismo sa ating venue. Sabi niya, familiarized ko tong court na to dahil sa clash namin ni Gab Banal noon. But aside from that, nag-effort talaga sila kahapon at kanina to familiarize everyone sa court na ito. Inamin niya na nawala daw yung gigil niya last game versus Caloocan dahil nilalagnat rin daw siya noon. So like what we're seeing now, he said, ibabalik ko yung hustle ko, yung gigil ko kahit yung mga hindi nakikita sa stats. Ken, Coach Mike.
Thanks so much for that great report, Sid. And that's the reason why he was a bit off in that game against Caloocan, because nung laban nila sa Val City, it was pretty much of this na nakita natin, Coach Mike, na he was really making an impact not only on the offensive end, but on defense, the intangibles that he brought. And now, he's trying to also bring that here, although they're still down by 5 points after that basket by Reggie Boy Basibas.
At saka para gawin niya yon ng hindi masyado nagko-command ng attention at ng bola. No? Talagang tumatrabaho itong si Ken. And so, it's just a reward for himself, actually, if you look at it, to have those numbers. And just really the hard work paying off para dito kay Ken. And the more that you see him perform at that level and perform that way, mas maganda actually para dito sa rotation ng Imus. Matalo kapartner niya si JJ Caspe.
Caspe, you've mentioned, now has a career high of 32 points.
Wow.
Escoto can't hit the free. The rebound ends up with Imus. Caspe on the left side, going right at Casajeros, able to maneuver in the paint and score for Imus.
Napakadali naman ng pagkakascore na yun para kay JJ Caspe. Not to say anything about how he was defended by RR, pero siguro yung skill set na lang talaga, yung bag niya yung nagpadala sa kanya dun sa sitwasyon na yun na napakadaling makascore.
De La Cruz lost his balance. Caspe running the floor, laying it up and in for 36 big markers for the former University of Batangas Brahman.
And JJ Caspe just, making the most out of those turnovers that they forced, leaking out 2 quick fast break situations already. This was the second one. And JJ Caspe, boy, what a game.
This is the game brought to you by OneXBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with OneXBet. Marikina needs this time out. Still with us here at the Governor Andres B. Bernos Memorial Gymnasium in Benguet Abra. The first home game of the Abra Weavers this season. And this first game has certainly lived up to the billing. Nem de la Cruz, siya rin ay na-eclipse na ang kanyang season high with 29 points. That was Reggie Boy Basimas able to score with a reverse.
And the scorers right now having that freedom to score a lot of points, including Nem de la Cruz, JJ Caspe, leading the charge for both their respective teams.
Escoto. Bounce pass to Rafco. Not close on that shot. 91-90 Imus. This is a very important game for them considering that Batangas City will play later. JJ Caspe continues to pile up the points. 38 for JJ. 93-90. Escoto for free off the mark. Caspe forward pass to Kit Ariar. And Ariar gets fouled from behind. Assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Patuloy pagbuhos ng mga puntos para dito kay JJ Caspe, ano? Leak outs in turnovers that they force. Tapos yung drive na yun, middle of the lane. And he just has had his will scoring in this match.
And he never stops running to si JJ Caspe.
Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, may takbong legs na pangguardia pero yung finish sa rebound hindi pa rin nawawala.
Pasajeros, that one tracked down by Kit Ariar. Caspe takes it upon himself but blows the layup. Rafco on the other end, it's good.
Ay, komportable si Rafael Go sa mga ganong situation.
Sa poste, Kit Ariar lost it. Turnover against Imus. (93-92). 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here. We have a challenge by the Imus Brotherhood on that last out-of-bounds play. They're up by 1, 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the fourth. We'll pause for a break. We'll be back for the result of this challenge.
The challenge made by Imus Mpbl Brotherhood is unsuccessful.
It's an unsuccessful challenge for the Imus Brotherhood. Ball will go back to Marikina. This was the inside incursion by Kit Ariar, and it looked like it went off him. Wala naman nakatapik.
Yeah. Pero merong maliit na ano na parang tumama sa bewang ni si Velasco ba yun? Yeah, mukhang may ganun eh. Yun ang kiniklaim ng Imus eh. That's why they went on a challenge.
JJ Caspe called for that foul. Which is his first foul. And also the first team foul lamang para dito sa Imus. Lamang ng isa, Marikina. Chance to take the lead on this possession.
Importante dito, may makastop. Yun ang mahalaga. It's almost been easy for both teams to score. They're making the shots pero hindi diin yung depensa. Higa nga eh.
Rafco puts it on the deck.
There you go, better defense here.
Natigil nila yung cut doon ni Mpbl. RR Casajeros leaning left, no good. Oh, bad pass by Koga. Bola babalik sa Marikina. De La Cruz, libre para sa tres. No good. Velasco inside for the putback.
Boy, you throw away the ball, you missed out on a defensive rebound, you allowed them to secure it and allowed them to get second chance points. Oh, JJ Caspe. He's not gonna allow this game to just slip off his team.
About this sequence by Marikina, the miss by De La Cruz, but fighting for that basketball was Carlo Velasco, who was able to score inside the paint. Caspe going for 40 points. Nails the first free throw.
Grabe yung stat line nitong tatlong to. Caspe, Ken Ariar, and Reggie Boy Basibas.
This free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kumpletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Caspe is already 39 points on a 16 of 30 shooting.
Yeah, but he missed that last free throw, so we're still tied. Rebound ends up with Belencion after that miss by Marikina. JP for the lead. That one pops out. Rafco with a rebound. 44 seconds remaining. 94 all.
I don't think they're going for a 2-4-1 here. They just want to use their clock.
Go for the best available shot. Escoto under the rest. Can't hit it. Caspe with a rebound. About a 4-second differential between shot and game clock.
No.
Marikina is in penalty.
Oh, he's stopped on the trap area. Let's go.
10 seconds on their shot clock. Caspe. Oh! Frees himself up for a free but can't convert. 4 seconds remaining. De La Cruz. Go! Oh, and we are going into overtime.
Boy, somebody got that stop over on Rafael Go. He was so close. Kaya na niya itira yun. Ito yung depensa ang talagang napababa itong si Velasco. Wow.
And good job by Marikina pushing it. But yung momentarily fumble doon, no? What really cost him that last possession. And also a great job by JJ Caspe getting that block on Rafco. And what a way to start off the homecoming here in Abra. 5 more minutes of this one, 94 all at the end of regulation. Overtime between Marikina and Imus to begin our Saturday triple header. Marikina with a first possession. Nem De La Cruz at the controls. 29 points for Nem. He drives for his 31st point. Marikina with a 2-point lead.
Well, you're allowing guys to score this much, and somebody's got to get a good stop against the other team. Not allow them to just easily get in the paint and to challenge every shot. And alam mo naman na si Nem De La Cruz is napakarami ng ginagawa, and so I'd like to think that Imus gets a hand in there, a body to try and stop him and make it difficult for him to finish.
Baseline inbound. Reggie Boy Basibas. in traffic, forcing it up.
There you go.
Di Mayuga calls in the rebound for the Shoemasters.
Good defense by Marikina that time, ending that with a defensive rebound. Now their turn to score.
Marikina doing much better, sharing the rock in the second half. 18 assists in the last 2 quarters. They only had 9 in the first half. Although you could say din na yung depensa nga, Coach Mike, no, medyo suspect for both of these teams.
Yeah. It started with the third quarter. Both teams scored roughly 30 points apiece. And we saw 60 points in that third quarter. And yung itong fourth quarter, we saw 26 and 25 points respectively from these teams.
Penalty ng Marikina, so Caspe at the line. 40 points for JJ Caspe.
Wow, and JJ Caspe really is making the most out of this opportunity for him. And really just refusing to lose. Itong si JJ. Imagine if that shot of him on that right side of the floor with that 3, had that gone in, that would have been a good icing on this game para sa kanya.
Another deadlock, 96 apiece.
Backdoor.
Escoto, 9 on their shot clock. Jetro sizing up the defense of Kent Arriar. Long 3-point shot by Escoto, not even close. Mayuga, another rebound, and he draws a foul.
And the offensive rebounds in this game have just been a lot. And we've had, what, 15?
Mayuga at the line.
Marikina already has 15 offensive rebounds.
Pasok yung unang free throw ni Pat Di Mayuga. So guys inside for Marikina. Di Mayuga, Peñano, Escoto, De La Cruz, and Rafgo. 1 out of 2 at the line. This is Imus with JJ Caspe forcing himself inside. De La Cruz calling for another foul. More free throws for JJ.
Now, kung ikaw naman si JJ Caspe, you understand, you've scored almost at will in this game. But you do also have to understand that JP Belenchon as well as Kent Arriar and Reggie Boy Basivas have done their part contributing. So at that point when he was posting up, halos hindi niya tinitingnan yung weak side. Talagang he wanted to take on that, he feels maybe, one-on-one advantage against Nem De La Cruz down on the low block.
JJ Caspe, what about his performance tonight? 43 points to go along with 7 rebounds and 6 assists.
Kent Arriar's got a triple-double. Reggie Boy Basivas, double-double din. So, kita mo yung mga numero na talagang paborable dito sa mga players na ito ng Imus.
Marikina with a costly turnover, much to the chagrin of Coach Angelo Nebres. Belenchon, now to Jed Ong. Bring the ball down against Jetro Escoto.
Post up again.
Caspe, laban kay De La Cruz. Belenchon, libre para sa 3. Clanks off the rim. Dalawang Imus players nakagawan sa bola. And it costs them that rebound. Bola babalik sa Marikina. Casajeros from free. It's good!
A good movement right there for Marikina. Now you gotta go back, defend, secure the defensive rebound.
JJ backing down. Nem De La Cruz. Caspe inside, forcing it up. No foul called. Bola babalik sa Marikina. Dalawang kanilang lamang. Casajeros pushing it. Goes up strong but can't finish. Foul called on Marikina. They are over the limit.
And so Imus they're gonna go to the line on that foul. Well, almost exclusively in last 3 possessions, itong Imus has gone to the post with JJ Caspe. They got a free throw conversion, and then after that, You know, they got a missed 3 from JP Belenchon and that missed layup attempt from JJ Caspe. Ito yung foul kay Nem.
And how about this game? My goodness, 11 deadlocks, 23 lead changes. We're still not done. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in overtime.
You want to hear more numbers that's staggering? There have been a total of 37 offensive rebounds between these two. It's 21 offensive rebounds para dito sa Imus, samantalang itong Marikina, they had 16.
I wonder if that's some sort of record.
Yeah. Curious to know that then, Ken, because that very rarely do you figure in a game that near 20s yung naging offensive rebound of both teams.
Last 2 minutes of the overtime period, we're deadlocked at 100 apiece. Down low they go. Now back out. Escoto for free. Off the heel. Fight for the rebound. Napunta kay Basibas yung bola para sa Imus. Kit Aryar, binalik palabas kay JJ Caspe. Now has 45 points. Drives baseline. Another foul called. JJ Caspe about to attempt his 11 and 12 free throws of the ball game.
Right. And he's driven to that lane, lalo na on that baseline side. He saw that opening, and he feels that nobody can stop him once he gets inside the paint, and that pretty much is where his scores have come from.
Special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. JJ missing the first one. JJ Caspe, 12 points in the first half. 33 here in the second half and overtime. Free throws have been a problem for Imus. They've only been shooting 69%.
It's grabe yung variety ng scoring ni JJ Caspe. He has 22 points from the perimeter. He has 15 points from 3. And 8 points from the free throw.
Just 4 short of the record by Jeff Viernes when he was with Sarangani at 50 points.
50 point
Carl
game.
Peñano though getting the basket and a bonus free throw coming up.
Well, Carl Peñano's been a workhorse as well. He's just making the most of that open spot inside, missed box out, offensive rebound. Carl sticks it and makes it.
But Peñano could not hit that free throw. Lead by Marikina is at 102-101. Caspe on the right side. This time Casajeros straight all over him. Caspe forcing it up. They can review this under the last 2 minutes. But the initial call was Imus basketball.
So sisilipin nila ulit ito kung kanino talaga yung bola. Yun yung tira ni JJ Caspe. Labanan sa rebounds. Ooh.
It looked like on that angle, parang off-kin area.
Off-kin, right. Should be an easy
It's Marikina Shoemasters basketball.
easy decision para dito sa ating mga officials. The thing is, itong dalawang team na to, average, we've been talking about the offensive rebounds. 16 offensive rebounds para dito sa Imus. Samantalang para dito sa Marikina, they're 14. But this is these games and numbers that they've got normally from yung mga malalaking lamangan na score. That was tough.
That was tough because only 16 seconds on the shot clock. Dem De La Cruz though is down.
Pero mukhang tumama sa mukha eh. Tsaka yung I feel it happened right in front of us. Feeling ko nag-snap yung yung patalikod yung leeg ni Nem. Let's see that again. Went in, stuck it, agawan. Ayun. Yun yung sinasabi ko na parang nag-snap back, nag-twist eh. Hopefully it's okay.
Pero inadvertent because both were definitely going for the ball.
Oo. Inside hand ang ginamit ni who was that? It was Ong, right?
Si Jed Ong.
Si Jed Ong. Inside hand to try to stick that ball away from Nem de la Cruz, and Nem battled it. He was out of balance. He was too forward. Kaya nung bumagsak siya, napa-flip ng konti yung katawan niya.
And tough break for Imus, but because it was almost an 8-second backward violation already.
That's right.
For Marikina, and Jed Ong got called for that foul. Now they're reviewing this one if it meets the criteria for an unsportsmanlike foul. That's gonna be big. Because Imus is not yet in penalty, but kung ma-upgrade ito, 2 shots for Marikina plus they retain possession.
And they're up 1.
Yeah.
Right.
46.5 seconds remaining. Matinding bakbakan agad dito sa Abra. First game pa lang. Naimbag na rabii sa ating mga Ilocanong nanonood who's watching, especially mga fans ng Abra. I'm sure you guys are pretty much excited sa homecoming ng inyong Abra Weavers kalaban mamaya ang South Division Champions Quezon Huskers. Pero kasunod lang nito, dalawang former champions will lock horns in our second game. It's the Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters taking on the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards.
At nararamdaman mo yung pagmamahal sa larong basketball nitong mga taga-Abra. Kasi, imagine guys, these teams that are playing, they're not even from Abra, pero naririnig mo yung cheers ng hiyawan nitong mga nanonood dito sa Abra.
There's a regular foul. Our VIPs here. Of course, Ascom, Rudy Distrito there, Moscris Conwy, Boy Tocampo. Naitawid ng Marikina, nakalusot si Jetro Escoto. That basket will not count.
Yeah,
but Imus is in penalty.
Agree, that shot should not count. That call was on the floor. And you just can't believe that Jetro had that backdoor available for him, and no help on the other side as well. Umahabol si Jet tsaka si doon. Was that Kim?
Yeah. First attempt at the line for Jetro Escoto. Nonetheless, nailing that one.
Chance to make this a 3-point game.
Sabla yung pangalawa. Leaves the door open for Imus to tie the ball game up or even take the lead on this possession. JJ Caspe.
They'll get a 2-for-1 here.
46 points. Basibas hands it off to Jed Ong, who drives left. Goes up strong, no. Fight for the rebound. Basibas, pinatid kay Ariar, who can't finish. Jed Ong gets it back. Basibas, wala pa din. Ball will go to Marikina. Only 15.7 seconds remaining here in overtime.
But again, they will have to check this. But you see another situation when we talked about offensive rebound. Those were what, 2 or 3 offensive rebounds altogether. Very makeable shots, especially this one from Kent Ariar. He's done so well from that part of the floor, but that one rattled out.
How about Jetro Escoto skying high to get that defensive board finally for Marikina.
And so far, Jetro Escoto winning that battle against Jed Ong. We'll see that here once again. Ball got tapped. I don't think that was a good angle. Kasi may tumama kay Jetro, may tumama kay JJ. And this is very important, lalo for Imus. Because if this possession swings over to Marikina, this could most probably be the last shot of the quarter of the game para dito sa Marikina. And so I'm sure ang hope ng Imus is, let that possession be awarded to us.
Kung bola ng Marikina, they could really opt to milk the clock. So wala nang choice yung Imus but to go for that foul.
Yeah, go for a quick foul.
Or quick steal, and then if you can't get the basketball, quick foul. Ang inbound sa backcourt. Pero meron pa yatang timeout ang Marikina dito.
Did they call for a timeout?
Yeah, I think they're calling for... Did they call a timeout earlier? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did.
They were asking one while the review was ongoing.
Ongoing, yeah.
Ngayon, binawad na sa kanila
Right.
with 15.7 seconds remaining.
And so now they're advancing that ball in the front court. Based on how they signaled earlier. Let's listen in.
Ito, anak na to. 1-in-1. Corner. Pasa. Yung defense tayo. Defense tayo. 5 out. Ano tayo tawag to? Ano muna tayo tawag to? Gusto nyo switch intercept muna tayo pag wala.
Switch lahat ha, ball screen ha. Switch lahat ha.
Switch na may bola. Tingnan mo na. Quick.
That was former pro Mike Orquillas leading the huddle para dito sa Imus Brotherhood as they will play defense. And let's see if Marikina could inbound it.
Go for the steal, then a foul quick.
Escoto having trouble. Ooh. Foul given up by Basibas.
Had his head turned against the inbounder.
Kinokontest ni De La Cruz, sinila yung kanyang jersey. But Basibas will foul out.
Right.
Doesn't take away though from his monstrous performance tonight. 14 points and 17 rebounds. De La Cruz could ice it.
And 8 of those 17 are actually offensive rebounds para dito kay Reggie Boy.
First free throw is good.
The second make should ice this for Marikina. But may possession pa itong Imus. Kailangan wag kang fa-foul ng 3-point shooter.
Short.
Ooh,
Leaves the door open for Imus.
they got time.
10 seconds remaining. Caspe. Belenchon for free. No. And Marikina gets the possession with 4.7 seconds remaining.
That was a good shot though by JP Belenchon. JJ was looking for it. He had two guys on him. He had to give it up. Who was on top of the key itong si JP Belenchon. Pretty short though.
Yeah, he had a good look.
Yeah. That one's close then. Also that will stay.
Now all Marikina has to do,
Get the ball in bounds.
yes,
Keep it safe. It's the 4.7. And if you're Imus now, I think they'll foul.
oh, wala na silang choice dito. Kailangan nila fumaul. There's really no time to go for a quick steal. Once may inbound yan, talagang kailangan na nila fumaul. De La Cruz, quick foul by JJ Caspe.
Utak din ni JJ Caspe. Alam niya ang patak ng bola papunta kay Nem De La Cruz. So hinayaan niya pumunta dun sa spot na yon. Balak sana niyang
Hablutin.
hablutin. He got beat though. And then protected that ball real good.
And De La Cruz, 6 out of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Career high of 32 points. Ooh, short. 3.6 seconds remaining. But Imus, even if this misses, has to run the length of the floor to get off a 3-point shot. But De La Cruz essentially could ice this one.
Just make it.
Short. Forward pass. Oh, but Casajeros getting the stop. And that's gonna do it. Marikina. An upset win over the Imus Brotherhood. What a ball game. And in overtime, the Shoemasters prevail.
Boy, they had their chances. That missed free throw though by Nem. Good thinking by RR. Alam rin naman niya na ang punta ng bola niya kay JJ Caspe kasi he's their best chance to get off a decent shot.
What a gutsy win here by the Marikina Shoemasters. And coming into this game, they have been racking up their losses. But boy, it feels good for them traveling all the way to Banguet Abra and stealing this one from the Imus Brotherhood. Best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. And Nem de la Cruz, career high of 32 points. And they were able to withstand that 46-point outing by JJ Caspe. This guy certainly was the scoring punch that Marikina needed in this ball game. Our final score in overtime, 104 from Marikina, 101 for Imus. Let's go to City Crespo.
Thanks, Ken, Coach Mike. Nem, congratulations. Ganda ng palitan nyo dito, no? Ang laki na contribute nila Ariar at Caspe para sa Imus. Pero ito rin ang iyong new career high performance with 32 points. Sabi mo, hindi mo alam, gusto mo lang manalo. Anong masabi mo sa performance mo ngayong araw?
Wala. Inisip ko na lang yung biyahe. Sobrang layo. Nagtulong-tulong lang kami, effort lang. Tapos, ayun, nilaro namin hanggang dulo. Gusto lang namin talaga manalo kasi sa biyahe layo.
Tama ka dyan, no? It's not easy actually to stop the scores of Imus. Pero tulad nga na sabi mo, gusto mo lang manalo para sa biyahe, maging worth it. Paano yung naging tulungan nyo hanggang overtime?
Nagtulong-tulong lang kami lahat sa mga coaches, teammates ko, lahat ng sistema namin and sa defense namin. Ayun, yun yung nagpanalo sa amin, yung defense na namin. Team defense.